888-971-SAGE, 888-971-7243. Larry Elder, broadcasting from beautiful Marriott Hotel in Anaheim, where we will have our annual Wealth Summit in about 53 minutes, so there's still time to come on down. 888-971-SAGE, 888-971-7243. We are, of course, talking about the 17 young people who were slaughtered yesterday at that high school in Florida. The shooter had his first court appearance today.
This is him. He's walking in. You can see him in the orange jumpsuit, his hands shackled before him. Let's listen.
Mr. Cruz?
Okay, thank you. Are you Nicholas Jacob Cruz?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. You are charged with 17 counts of premeditated murder. I have something very important to tell you. You're charged with some very serious crimes. You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right at any time during this hearing, whatever you say can and will be used against you in the prosecution of this case. State, how would you like to proceed today? Are you seeking to hold the defendant no bond and a finding of proof evident, presumption great?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you may proceed.
Your Honor, the state's relying on the sworn affidavit that the court has been provided as to the 17 counts of first-degree murder and the contents of the sworn affidavit by detectives citing the actions of the defendant in going to Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School on February 14th, 2018, with a premeditated design in that he went loaded with an AR-15 rifle. He had additional ammunition with him and shot 17 individuals who later died as a result of the gunshot wounds, and then he fled the scene. So the state is seeking a no bond hold on the defendant.
Okay, defense?
Your Honor, the defense has no arguments at this time and will defer until further court proceedings. We would formally invoke Mr. Cruz's right to remain silent, and that notification relates to any law enforcement agencies that are involved in this case, both at a state and federal level.
Okay, I've reviewed the probable cause affidavit. Mr. Cruz filed in your case, and I find probable cause. I further find the proof of guilt to be evident or the presumption great. Therefore, Mr. Cruz, you're going to be held without bond until further order of the court. This order is without prejudice for you to file a motion to set bond with your assigned division judge and request a hearing under State v. Arthur. Does anybody know, has he been assigned a division judge yet?
Yes, he has, Your Honor. He's been assigned to Judge Shears.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Sir, you're going to be held no bond.
There we see him for the first time since the shooting yesterday. Nicholas Cruz.
That was his first court appearance. Now, the FBI, as I mentioned, was warned about this man twice. Last fall, a Mississippi bail bondsman who also put stuff on YouTube noticed a comment left on one of his videos. "I'm going to be a professional shooter." And the user was named Nicholas Cruz, used his own name.
Our next guest says he contacted the FBI last fall after seeing a disturbing comment left on one of his YouTube videos. The comment said, "I'm going to be a professional school shooter." The user's name, Nicholas Cruz, the same name and same unique spelling as the school shooting suspect. Ben Benight is here to share his story. He joins us by the phone. Ben, walk us through what you did when you first saw the comment on the video that you had posted.
Well, when I saw the comment come through my push notifications in YouTube Studio, it caught my attention, so I screenshotted it so I could share it with the FBI. Then I reported it to YouTube as spam, and of course when you do that, they take the comment down, and then I contacted the FBI.
And how did the FBI respond?
They responded pretty immediately. I had a field agent contact me and meet me at my office the very next morning. He took down the information and I hope initiated an investigation.
So we just heard from the FBI special agent in charge, I think in Miami, talking about this report and the fact that you had reported it to the FBI, this FBI Special Agent Rob Lasky at that press conference in Broward County. Actually, we have that soundbite. We're going to play that for you. Let's listen.
In 2017, the FBI received information about a comment made on a YouTube channel. The comment simply said, "I'm going to be a professional school shooter." No other information was included with that comment, which would indicate a time, location, or the true identity of the person who made the comment. The FBI conducted database reviews, checks, but was unable to further identify the person who actually made the comment.
Ben, your response to the FBI there today, talking about how they were not able to identify the person who posted that.
Well, I think in today's online world, it is very difficult to narrow down who does what without more information, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to provide them with much.
Well, you gave them the user's name, right, which is the same exact name as the shooter.
I did. And I don't know what the process is to go through these companies to get specific user information.
I have to say, though, the FBI saying that they were not able to ascertain who this was when there is an individual, obviously, with the exact same name, and if they had done any searching, they would have likely been able to find out that the person had been kicked out of the school. It does seem to beg more, it does seem to prompt more questions than answers.
Well, that's true. I'm sure that, had more time and effort been put into finding out who the username belongs to, if that's even possible. I don't know how many Nicholas Cruzes there are on YouTube, but they would have been able to find out who this person was and put him on their radar.
Well, at the very least, it doesn't seem like they did. They conducted an exhaustive search. But Ben Benight, you absolutely did the responsible thing. You saw something that was alarming and you reported it, and the FBI field office in your neck of the woods, at the very least, seemed to take it seriously. Sadly, it doesn't appear that it went much farther than that. Thank you so much for your time today.
Now, since yesterday's shooting, they recontacted this Mississippi bail bondsman for another interview. And he still told them exactly what he knew, which is that this guy put this on his YouTube video, and he contacted the authorities because he was worried. That's all he knew. One Stoneman Douglas student says, "We used to joke that Nicholas Cruz would be the one to shoot up the school."
Honestly, a lot of people were saying that it was going to be him, stuff like that. We threw a lot of kids threw jokes around like that, saying that he was going to be the one to shoot up the school. But it turns out, everyone predicted it. That's crazy.
Wow, he must have come onto campus then, right?
Yeah, he was on the third floor. He knows the school layout. He knows where everyone would be at as of right now. He's been in his fire drills. He's prepared for this stuff.
Another student says that the shooter showed off his gun collection.
Go ahead and lead up to it.
Tell us, you were telling me, you're talking about, you believe that the alleged shooter, you don't have to say his name, but tell us what you know about him.
He's been a troubled kid, and he always had like a certain amount of, issues going on. He shot guns because he felt that it gave him, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? An exhilarating feeling.
How did you know about his guns?
He showed me personally through his phone and stuff like that. I stayed clear of him most of the time during my time in alternate school. I didn't want to be with him at all because I felt as though I didn't want to cause any conflict with him because that's the impression he gave off.
You were in alternative school with him?
Yes, I actually got kicked out my junior year and then went into an alternative school, OCLC. And that's where I met him again after getting kicked out my junior year, meeting him there.
How old is he?
He's older than me. He was 19 when I was 17, so he's probably 20, 21. Oh.
We come back. A student says a teacher died trying to save students. It's quite a story. All that's coming up. 888-971-SAGE, 888-971-7243. Broadcasting from the Marriott Hotel in beautiful Anaheim. And in a few minutes, we will be having our annual Wealth Summit. 888-971-SAGE, 888-971-7243. I am Larry Elder. Do not leave town.
Call in now.